Why? What? Why does everything have to change? Why does everything from my childhood have to come back and punch me directly square in the face? Why can't things just be in the past where they belong? Why can't the things I like just be in a nostalgic bubble where I can come and visit them and get that warm feeling that I did as a child? But no, they can't. Like, what do you like? You like ice cream? Yeah, I love ice cream. Well, here's a bowl of mashed potatoes. Yeah, but I don't want mashed potatoes. Yeah, pour some gravy all over it. But I don't even have a fork. Delicious, right? It's just, can things just stay the same? I know, I sound like an old fart. I get it. But the reason I'm on this rant right now is because Disney Plus just dropped a new show titled The Mighty Ducks. And if you're unfamiliar with the Mighty Ducks were a trilogy of sports movies that were released in the late 80s to the mid 90s. As a kid who grew up in the early 2000s, I grew up watching these movies, and I liked them. I really liked them. I really liked these movies. I liked the feeling they gave me. There was a great nostalgic feel now watching them now. You know, there's something nice about them. They're just like little presents of childhood wrapped up in a little gift, and but of course that can't last, obviously. With Disney, it just, none of my childhood can last, so why should I expect this to be any different? So you know what, I decided if I can't beat them, join them. Just embrace it, because it's gonna happen. So I decided to sit down and watch it for you. Now, I should preface this with saying that at the time of this recording, there's only the first episode that they have dropped right now. So I'm only going to be talking about the first episode, but I feel like if you've watched the first episode, you'll get a very good idea if you like this show or you don't. Okay, so the show starts off exactly where we left off in the third movie, with the Mighty Ducks now having an entirely new coach with new players. Now the Mighty Ducks are like this incredibly competitive team, to the point where like the parents are absolutely obsessed with making sure that their kid makes the team. These parents are like absolutely obsessed. They're like, we gotta make sure our kid wakes up 3:30 in the morning, where he's gotta walk 3 miles to a lake, where only then he can take a shower of steroids. I actually really enjoy this take. I wasn't sure where they were going to go with this show. I like the fact that they turned this entity that we loved growing up as kids and watching, they kind of turned it into something else where it's almost unrecognizable. They kind of go the Cobra Kai. That's what this show reminds me of. We're seeing actually where the Mighty Ducks progress, which only makes sense that years later, this team getting all this recognition, they turn into a very elite hockey team where it's incredibly competitive. So I actually really like that.
The Ducks are a powerhouse organization with a record 10 state championships. A little different than the Ducks of the 90s. They actually used to quack. Adorable.
Wow. Oh, okay. You know what? You know what? Well, they were called the Mighty Ducks. What did you expect them to do? Bark? And what are you doing, huh? What are you doing, huh? You're a 12-year-old who does a podcast for a high school hockey team? Oh, yeah, you're crushing it, huh? You're really crushing it, huh? And you know what? I'm not even doing that bad, okay? Yeah, I'm doing videos alone in a basement with no windows. So, yeah, that's right. That makes sense, you would judge. But you know what? I'm doing fine. So why don't you just shut up? So the basic plot is it's a single mom and her kid who really wants to play hockey. She doesn't really take hockey as serious as all the other parents. The parents are like, oh, you brought him Cheetos? Oh, you don't stuff frozen carrots up his ass for protein every morning? Oh, well, that's okay. Not everybody can be mom of the year, you know? Not every mom can really afford to give the kid the best, you know? So it turns out this kid, Evan, is not really good enough to make the team. The coach is like, listen, buddy, listen, dude, this isn't Pee-wee hockey anymore, right? This isn't your mom's hockey anymore, okay? Here, we bash skulls in, kick your teeth in, we make you feel like a scared little girl. This is 12 to 14-year-old division hockey. Why don't you do a little more of your speed, huh? Why don't you play a little checkers, huh? How about go home and play a little checkers by yourself? If you keep trying to hack it here, look, you're just gonna be a nobody, okay? And nobody's gonna love you. Of course, the mom hears this and she's like, okay, you know what? I can't take this anymore. You know what? Your parents are all nuts, okay? Your kids, they're all losers. They're never gonna make it in professional hockey or do anything worthwhile with their life. They're gonna suck, okay? So you might as well make them have fun. So that night, the mom decides that the kids should make their own hockey team. One that doesn't require things like talent or hard work. So then they go on this whole quest, like Ocean 11's Magnificent 7, where they try to like recruit people for their team. Hey man, we're putting a team together. We like your skills. And the guy's like, yeah, I know I got good skills, but nah, I'm not interested. I think it's a pretty good comparison with the movie Magnificent 7 because the kids are playing this hockey video game and they realize that there's this kid who's playing the goalie who's amazing. He's like the best. He's not letting any goals get by him. So they go and track him down. They're like, man, We like your skills. We want you to join our team. He's like, yeah, but I play video games, so why would I be good in real life? And the kid's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes ha, ha, ha. The kid's like, wham, 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 ha. They're like, whoa, you got skills, man. Come play for us. Literally, he's like, does it require me to go upstairs? And they're like, yeah. He's like, nah, I don't want to do it. So the mom goes to visit this hockey rink where she bumps into the man, the legend himself, Emilio Estevez. You beautiful bastard, you. And the mom's like, look, I want to start a hockey team. And he's like, I'm retired. Hey, is this some old cake? Oh, I'm going to eat it with a fork. Like, they really make him into, like, this full-blown cliche. To the point where he actually has a sign that says, no hockey allowed. Okay, dude, you're laying it on a bit thick. I mean, for God's sakes, you own an ice rink. If you hated hockey that much, you'd think you'd, I don't know, you'd run like a sandwich shop. You get a free sandwich if you beat up a hockey player. Like, you wouldn't own an ice rink. Anyways, she's like, I got this money from the government for a youth program. He's like, you know what? That hate hockey thing? Wait, I mean, you know, I said I schmate schmocky, okay? Just, you know, give me the money. Okay, so here's the scene of the show where it tells me at least that the show has a really great sense of humor. First of all, the kids are hilarious in this show. I mean, they're really funny. And specifically, there's this one scene where this kid moves in next door to them. He's got like all this hockey gear, and I swear, like they have him like walk in slow motion, like he's a hot, pretty girl. Hey, what's happening? Me and my mom just moved in here. We just decided where we were it just wasn't cool enough. You know what I mean? The kid's like, hey, look, we got a hockey team. You want to join? He's like, yeah, cool, all right. So the next day they're practicing in the rink, and the kid comes in. They're like, oh man. Oh yeah, check out that little boy. Okay, this is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, then he comes on the ring and they're like, he's like, yeah. So I don't really know how to skate. So the kid's like, okay, you know what? Fuck this shit. He's like, you know what? I'm done. Can't take it anymore. I tried to put this team together. His mom's like, no, don't give up. And then Emilio Estevez comes in with his cake. He's like, hey, look, mom. Okay. He's like, hey, look, I know you're his mom and everything, but you're doing a crap job. Okay, you can't just coddle him and make him feel good. You gotta let him fight his own battles. He needs dad to come in and put him straight. So if you want to do this, man, you gotta get your shit together. And I actually really like this scene. I think it's a really great message. Like, Emilio Estevez comes in and it's like, look, you need a dad to tell you, you gotta get your shit together. I really like the fact that they're giving off this message that, like, a young boy really needs a dad. I think, for whatever reason, that seems to be a really lost message I haven't seen with a lot of Disney movies. I really like that it stuck in that message. Like, it really resonated with me. And he manages to get a ragtag team of kids together. So they go to this whole big announcement thing where they're announcing all the teams, and at the last second they come and they're like, what's up, man? Yeah! That's the first episode. Believe it or not, I know I went into this whole review, like, being all mad and angry, but I'm gonna be very honest, I really like this show. I think it has a great message, and I'm excited to see episode 2. And look, there are some cliches, obviously. You know, you got Emilio Estevez who's like, I hate everything, he sucks. And, you know, he's gonna come around, obviously. But at the end of the day, if any of this seems as if it's something you'd want to watch, then I'd say go check it out, because at least for me, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, let me know down below what you thought of this, if you've seen it, and hit that subscribe button, guys. Any subscription really just makes my day. Thanks so much, and enjoy the rest of your day, you guys, because you deserve it.